couple years ago, I turned 40 years old. There was a big party, and a bunch of my friends played music under this gazebo. At that time, I had the idea that I should maybe write some music. I have no musical talent whatsoever, but they clearly did. What I do have is words. I put together 10 songs of words, and my friends helped me record what turned into Songwriter's Resumé. This is to thank them and to hopefully convince some of you to give it a listen. Track 1, Songwriter's Resumé, it's titled Where I'm Going. I was sitting right here when I collaborated with Russell Kolts on it. Russell's a great friend of mine, had him as a professor in college 20 plus years ago. And it really surprised me when he came up with a punk and grunge feel to this song. It's about living fully, breaking away from the mundane, and hopefully leaving you energized for the rest of the album.
No directions exist for where I
When you reach and your hand pulls back, there'll be a prize left in its place, waiting for you to enjoy, unwrap. As with mine, you do the same. That line didn't feel as dirty when I wrote it as it does now. This song was originally titled Trick or Treat, but now it is track 2 on Songwriter's Resumé, Steal My Heart. Super country, super upbeat, and just about, I like you, and I mean I like you, and hopefully you like me too. I don't know anything more universal than love and pain. And song 3 on Songwriter's Resumé, Missing Piece, encompasses both of those. It's a blues riff come up in a library, of all places, with the help from my friend Tonya Ballman. And I handed her the lyrics. Less than an hour later, we had a scratch recording. It was incredible, and I am so thankful that this song is on the album. Never let me leave you mired down. It's not the strongest come-on line. It's my favorite line from the song Hold Me Back, track 4 on Songwriter's Resumé. It took me 4 hours of writing for these lyrics, which for me is a marathon. Many thanks to my co-conspirator, Olivia Brownlee. She really brings out a special part of my writing. And the playing by Nathan Daniel Stratty, he does some slide guitar on this track that is wonderful. And I will apologize jokingly. It is me you have to listen to sing this song. So if you listen to Hold Me Back, I hope that it makes you feel all the best from a symbiotic relationship, filling each other's gaps. And even when we don't feel like the best, somebody can help us feel like the best. Track 5 on Songwriter's Resumé is titled Forlorn. It came out of an alternative therapy session with a friend of mine, and originally it was a letter to my younger self. I've written a lot of poetry in my life, got a book published, and this poem felt like it had a little more to offer. So I lent it to a cousin of mine, Katherine Van Zanten. Katherine went through it, and all the words in the song are mine. But somehow, this person that knows me so well brought out an even better version of me. And I'm so grateful to her for that. And I'm so grateful for my overcoming and for my ability to keep pressing on through life. Back and Forth Again is the foundation to the house that is Songwriter's Resumé. It was the first song that I wrote after my 40th birthday party. I presented it to Olivia Brownlee over coffee, and she said, yeah, I think this could work. It's about that person in life that can lead you to the highest of highs, but they can also lead you to the lowest of lows. And let me tell you, what's worse is the knowing you are the reason for both falls of the shoe. Absolutely every album needs one just rock song. And I figured what better song for it to be a rock song than my incomplete history of kissing. I titled this thing Life Support, and when we were getting ready to do some group meetings on it, I had to be away for that meeting, receiving some life support, as it were. And when I told Olivia and Nate that the next day, they were nervous. I said, no, guys, listen to the song. And it was very cathartic at the end. I got to scream, just a primal scream, and they did great things in post-edit. It's probably my favorite song on the album. I really shouldn't be smiling because the name of this track is I'm Gonna Die. But you know what? Mortality is real, y'all. I wrote the lyrics to this song years ago, well before my 40th birthday party. And I think I probably wrote it after watching Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story. The young Dewey in that movie said, I reckon I could play me some blues. And you know what? That's what happened. This ended up being a blues song that references Tom Waits, Conor Oberst, Bob Dylan, and I didn't realize it was quite as close to Clay Walker, Live Until I Die, until well after the song was released. Hope you enjoy. Up on Sawtooth Mountainside, track 9, Songwriter's Resumé. This one's an homage to my family, the people that made me who I am, the people that have the foundational memories laid inside of me to just keep living, to keep loving, to keep having a good time. And I'll tell you what, as much as I miss them, I carry them with me everywhere I go in this song. Everything that I have has been given to me by someone who chose not to be free from the needs of a man who is stuck in a chair. That's a line from Give and Take, the last real track on Songwriter's Resumé. It's also one of the cooler origin stories musically, because when I handed the sheet of lyrics to Nathan Daniel Stratty, he looked at them for about 22 seconds, said, hey, can I play this? And he took him up on stage, and he sang the song pretty much exactly how it ended up being recorded. When it works, it works. Thank you guys for listening, and I really do hope you enjoy. My nose to the grindstone, I will not accept. No as the answer, provided my fate